Why this works. This green herb sauce's success lies in its emulsion technique, slowly mixing oil into watery ingredients so the two stay blended instead of separating, where the olive oil is gradually incorporated into the herbs, creating a smooth, cohesive sauce. The combination of fresh herbs not only provides vibrant flavor, but also a beautiful hue, making it visually appealing. The acid from the lemon juice balances the richness of the olive oil, enhancing the overall taste. If it breaks or separates, simply whisk in a few drops of water or olive oil to re-emulsify. If the sauce seems too thick, add more olive oil or a splash of water until you achieve the desired consistency. This versatility allows you to use leftover herbs and vegetables creatively, ensuring no ingredient goes to waste while enjoying a flavorful condiment that elevates any dish. Common mistakes. Wet herbs going into the sauce. Target: herbs washed, then spun in a salad spinner, or patted thoroughly dry on a clean towel. Why it matters. Surface water on herbs dilutes the oil and prevents the sauce from holding together. Water also accelerates browning. The green color turns olive gray within hours instead of holding for a day or two. What to do? Wash herbs ahead of time, dry completely, and let them sit loose on a towel for 10 minutes before chopping. Damp herbs are the single most common reason a green sauce looks dull and tastes flat. Chopping herbs into a paste. Target: a coarse knife-cut mince, herbs visibly distinct, not pulverized into a green slurry. Why it matters. Overprocessing in a food processor bruises the cell walls, the structural envelope around each plant cell, and releases enzymes that turn parsley, basil, and mint bitter and brown. The classic salsa verde texture is a chunky, oil-bound mince, not a smooth puree. Pulses, not continuous blending, preserves both color and brightness. What to do? Can chop with a sharp knife, or pulse very briefly in the processor with the oil already in. The oil cushions the blades and limits bruising. Adding all the oil at once. Target: whisk or stir oil in gradually over 2 to 3 minutes, a thin stream after the herbs and acid are combined. Why it matters. This is an oil and water emulsion, oil droplets suspended in a small amount of acidic liquid. Pouring all the oil in at once cannot form a stable suspension. It pools on top and slides off whatever you spoon it onto. Gradual incorporation traps tiny oil droplets in the herb and lemon matrix, giving the sauce body that clings to fish or potatoes. What to do? Combine herbs, garlic, lemon juice, and salt first, then stream the oil in while stirring. If it breaks, whisk in 1 teaspoon of cold water to restart the emulsion. Storing carelessly with raw garlic and oil. Target: refrigerate immediately, use within 2 to 3 days, and never leave at room temperature for extended periods. Why it matters. Raw garlic submerged in oil at room temperature creates a low-oxygen environment that can support Clostridium botulinum, the bacterium responsible for botulism. The acid in lemon juice helps, but does not make the sauce safe at room temperature. What to do? Make the sauce close to serving time. Store leftovers covered in the fridge and use within 2 to 3 days. If you want it to keep longer, freeze in ice cube trays. Freezing is safe. Long room temperature storage is not. What to look for. After chopping before oil, bright, glossy green, herbs visibly distinct. No gray edges, no liquid pooling at the bottom of the bowl. As oil incorporates, the mixture thickens and clings to the spoon, with small oil droplets dispersed through the grain. If you see a clear oil layer on top, the emulsion needs more stirring or a tiny splash of water. Finished sauce, spoonable but not pourable. A thick dressing texture that drakes rather than runs. Holds a soft shape on a plate for at least 30 seconds before slowly spreading. Color hold: green stays vivid for the first hour, slightly deeper after 24 hours in the fridge. Any olive gray or brown indicates bruising or oxidation. A note on history. The Italian salsa verde, literally green sauce, is a herb and oil family that has existed in some form for at least several centuries. Written recipes for sauces that resemble the modern salsa verde appear as far back as Antonio Latini's Lo Scalco alla Moderna in the late 1690s, where the recipe is essentially parsley and vinegar-soaked bread ground together. The northern Italian, especially Piedmontese version, is built around finely chopped parsley, garlic, capers, anchovies, and olive oil, traditionally served with bollito misto, mixed boiled meats. The European dish, the southern Italian cousin, Salmoriglio from Sicily and Calabria, runs brighter and more lemon-forward, using parsley and oregano with olive oil and lemon juice. Wikipedia: green sauce. The Mediterranean has many siblings, French sauce verde, Argentine chimichurri, Mexican salsa verde cruda, but all share the same architecture. Fresh herbs, fat, acid, and a sharp aromatic. Autopilot guards summary truth. Approved quality approved. Score 100. Similarity approved. Score 0.084 versus chimichurri. Regulatory approved. Terumi Brain V1 review grade. B. Overall 84/100. Readiness needs minor edits. Scores: Chef equals 100. Science equals 80. Repair equals 95. Culture equals 90. Safety equals 100. Taste equals 54. Geo equals 95. Suggested enhancements. Naming one or two taste axes, salt, acid, fat, umami, aroma, texture, makes the dish's structure visible. Brain suggested book. What would an Age of Exploration sailor do with potato chips? Age Exploration Sailor.n